We have some major news right now. There is growing concern inside the West Wing of the White House and on Capitol Hill after Donald Trump's affordability speech in Pennsylvania simply did not land with the broader electorate after a night of election losses for the Republican Party in Florida, Georgia, and shifts to the left in Iowa. It comes as Donald Trump is lashing out, saying that questioning his mental fitness to serve is akin to sedition and treason, all while he was unable to stay on message and strictly talk about affordability in a speech that was meant to revive Republican chances in 2026, but has done the complete opposite. And right now, you have a Congress in disarray and a White House concerned. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Spread the word because last night was a big development and we're learning more this morning. If you want to support my work, subscribe to my Substack by clicking the link below. Overnight, Donald Trump posted that only he will know when he is, quote, slowing up, but that it's not now. After all the work that he had done with medical exams, cognitive exams, and everything else, he believes that it is seditious, perhaps even treasonous, for the New York Times and others to do fake reports in order to, quote, libel and demean the president of the United States. He goes on to talk about how he believes that is essentially the New York Times is the enemy of the people and how the media should not be allowed to continue to attack him and his mental acuity, even though latest reporting, and really just you can see it publicly when you're watching him in press conferences, when you're watching him giving speeches, that all signs point to him having some type of decline, whether it's due to age, due to just exhaustion, or more. He just forgets a lot of basic things. Most recently, he forgot the fact that he said that he would release the September 2nd boat strikes video, and now he won't do that and not anymore, and says that he never actually said that, even though he did say it. And so when we're looking at the president and we're looking at a Truth Social post like this, we have to look at it through the lens of what would the media do under Joe Biden? The media would run with this for days, talking about how Joe Biden is completely unfit to serve, how he is attacking the free press, how he is calling for sedition and treason for a journalist doing his job or her job. And well, that same standard should be applied to Donald Trump. Now, for me as a journalist, I will continue to report on Donald Trump's perceived mental and physical decline as he ages in office. And I'm going to do that without fear of any sedition or treason charges, because ultimately the truth, well, the truth is not libel, the truth is not defamation. And it comes after a night in which Donald Trump was supposed to give his big speech on affordability, but his speech was anything but. He talked about lots of things, not much about affordability, and that is concerning folks on Capitol Hill and in the White House.
And we had a meeting, and I say, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people, do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships.
Shithole countries. Now, remember, Donald Trump demeaned and attacked the media for reporting on the fact that he said that phrase during his first term in office and said that that was not true, that never happened. And now publicly, he feels emboldened because everyone kind of moved on from it. And now he's saying it publicly. And while it comes as, at the same time, Republicans suffered major losses across the board in elections across the country. In Miami, Democrat Eileen Higgins defeated Trump-backed Republican Emilio Gonzalez in the mayoral runoff, ending a 30-year Democratic losing streak in the city and signaling renewed Democratic momentum driven by affordability messaging and shifting Hispanic voter sentiment. For perspective, the last time you had a mayoral race in the city of Miami, the Republican Francis Suarez won by 70 points. Last night, Higgins won by 19 points, an 89-point shift to the left. In Georgia, Democrat Eric Geisler won in a seat, Georgia House District 121, a seat that voted against him by 21 points in 2024, a seat that voted for Donald Trump by 12 points. Last night, he won it by 2 points. In Iowa, a district that voted for Donald Trump by 51 points, shifted 11 points to the left, voting for the Republican by a 40-point margin. In Florida, State Senate District 11, a 22-point leftward swing. In House District 90, a 17-point leftward swing. This was happening across the country, and repeatedly, we're seeing these leftward swings in election after election. No, do Democrats win all of them? No. In fact, they lost some of them last night. They lost the Tennessee special election last week. But they represent a shifting electorate. And it's why you're seeing a mass exodus in the House of Representatives. It's why you're seeing Republican women revolt from Mike Johnson, because they see the writing on the wall right now. And it's why the president was sent out to give an affordability message, but he bungled that by talking about everything but affordability. And it also comes as the White House is facing increased pressure over the fact that it is actively abandoning America's allies overseas. And the latest, well, the Pope has come out today and blasted the Trump administration and Donald Trump himself for what the Pope says is an attempt to essentially break apart the strong alliance between Europe and the United States of America.
What do you think about Trump's peace plan for Ukraine? Do you think it's fair?
I'd rather not comment on that. I haven't read the whole thing. I think, unfortunately, some of parts of it that I have seen make a huge change in what was for many, many years a true alliance between Europe and the United States. The remarks that are made about Europe, also in interviews recently, I think are trying to break apart what I think needs to be a very important alliance today and in the future. So it's a program that President Trump and his advisors put together. And he's the President of the United States, has a right to do that. It has a number of things in it that I think, while perhaps many people in the United States would be in agreement, I think many others would see things in a different way.
So what we're seeing right now this morning is a White House concerned about affordability, a president who doesn't want to talk about affordability, a Congress that is concerned about the fact that they're not going to win re-election next year, a shifting electorate representing a country moving to the left, and international allies to the United States recognizing that the world order is shifting below them as well, as this White House pushes further away from democratic allies in Europe and closer to autocratic leaders in Russia, China, and elsewhere. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next, but make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to spread the word so people watch this, see it. And if you want to support my work, click the link below, subscribe to my Substack today, and I'll have another update for you very